If you're a lead gen or a service-based business who is looking to drive more leads with Google Ads, you've probably heard the warnings of don't use Performance Max for lead gen. I want to say really clearly, when it comes to lead generation campaigns, so if you're wanting to generate more leads for your business, that the first campaign type that you should be using is search. And even for more mature accounts, the vast majority of your budget will be spent on search. And we're seeing even for our mature accounts that are running Performance Max with good results, but we'll get into that soon, are still spending anywhere between 60 to about 85% on search-based campaigns. So while that is true, that search will be the foundation of your campaigns when you're running a lead generation business, at some stage you'll need to reach out to a campaign type like Performance Max if you want to reduce your CPCs, reduce your cost per conversion, or if you want to scale and you just can't do that through search campaigns alone. Right at the start of this video, I want to get into that big issue of the reason for why people warn you against using Performance Max for service-based businesses or lead generation businesses is because they'll say that you get poor quality leads or spammy leads. And I'm not going to hide the fact that yes, that can happen when you introduce Performance Max for a lead generation business. However, what I want to be clear with is that is not because of Performance Max. It's not Performance Max's fault that you're seeing a higher level of spammy leads or poor quality leads coming to your business. The fault actually lies with the person, whether it be in-house or outside, through an agency or freelancer, who is using Performance Max in the wrong way. So in this video, I'm going to explain why that happens and also break down how you can profitably use Performance Max for your lead generation business. And I want you to consider this kind of like a bit of a checklist that you need to abide by before you even think about starting Performance Max for your lead generation business. And just so that this isn't a talking head fest, what I am going to do is we're also going to jump into some live examples so I can show you some real businesses that are using Performance Max profitably with their lead generation businesses. And what I do want to say that if you are a lead generation business and you are having trouble scaling, I do want to let you know about a new program that was started at Define Digital Academy, which is called DDA On Demand. And this really works with the principle is that you understand your business and that no one cares about as much as your business as you do, but you may need some help with Google Ads. And that's where we want to come in and step in and help you and really coach you through how you can run profitable ads for your business. And right now, this is the biggest issue that is facing lead generation businesses is how to really maximize the AI or the AI assisted campaigns inside of Google Ads, because I'm residing in Australia and actually today AI Max became available. So there's so many things changing inside of Google Ads and you need a strategy that's going to work in the future. And our on-demand program is seeing amazing results for businesses, e-com, and also especially lead generation businesses like a professional online counseling business, which saw a 29% increase in booked, so not inquiries, actually confirmed new clients into their business in the first 8 weeks of joining this program. And I'll give you a little hint, we did it through adding in Performance Max in the right way for their business. So as I said, if you want to find out more about On Demand, just follow that link in the description below. But right now, let's get into today's teaching. Before we get into how you need to use Performance Max for a lead generation business, let's go through and really resolve this big question of why Performance Max can generate a higher level of spammy or poor quality leads for your business. And this really all comes down to how Performance Max operates. There's two core factors you need to understand here is that Performance Max is a campaign that only uses smart bidding. So there is no option to target impression share or to target maximize clicks. When you start with Performance Max, by default, you either have to use maximize conversions or maximize conversion value. So it is a campaign which is built on smart bidding. So it is built to find what's converting in your account and find more similar conversions like that. But Performance Max does also take it a little bit step further, because inside of a search campaign, when you're activating maximize conversions, especially if you've got exact match keyword targeting in there and you've got negative keywords in there, you're kind of setting a couple of level of goalposts there. And also too, you can also limit it so that your search campaigns are only appearing on the search network. You don't have as many of those options with Performance Max. It can show you ads on the display network, on YouTube, Gmail, and discovery platforms. And that's why it can get a bad rap, because, and this is a really important thing you need to understand with Performance Max, if you're feeding in poor data, you are going to get more poor data. So with Performance Max, if you're only tracking form fills or phone calls, what can happen, and it can happen really quickly, if you're not ranking those conversions and feeding back into Google what are real conversions and what are spammy leads, those spammy leads are generally from cheaper traffic, which are also easier to get. So essentially what happens from there is it just keeps building and building. And we've seen real life examples where we've taken on an account where this wasn't set up correctly. When we go and look at the history, there's been spending shifts of up to 90% 20% really, really quickly because people haven't set up these Performance Max campaigns the right way. So what you really need to understand is that the problem is not Performance Max. The problem is how people have set up the account and what rules they put in place before engaging Performance Max. Performance Max is a really, really powerful campaign type, but it needs to be used in the right way. And more importantly, you need to be feeding in the correct data back into Google Ads. Now for e-commerce, this is a lot easier because you've got the purchases online, especially if you're using a platform like Shopify or WooCommerce, you've got that feedback loop going back into Google because they may have some spammy transactions of people going to add to cart, but if it's not finishing in a sale, that data isn't going back to Google. So what we need to do with Performance Max and lead generation, we need to close that loop. So we're reporting back to Google what are the high quality conversions and what are the low quality conversions. And if you're not doing that, Google will obviously go after more lower quality conversions because they're easier to get. Now, the good thing with a lead generation business is that integrating your sales tracking tool is becoming a lot easier. So this used to be, you had to be part of a larger CRM like HubSpot or like Salesforce, which can be expensive for a lot of businesses. Whereas now you're seeing some of these more popular platforms like Jobber or CoreRail or Podium actually having this integration built in, or there are actually some available Zapiers that you can go through and make sure that this loop is closed. So what I want to make really, really clear that in order for you to be able to use Performance Max in your lead generation business, you need to have these things in place. And I would not even consider starting Performance Max for a lead generation business without these things in place. In fact, when we've taken on some businesses who were previously running Performance Max, if they don't have these things in place, we turn off Performance Max, build in this data, and then re-engage and restart Performance Max. The first step is that important step is that you need to have your conversion data feeding back inside of Google Ads. So you need to have some level of mechanism in there where you are telling Google that this is a good conversion and this is a bad conversion. I do want to make an important note here that if you're just starting out inside of Google Ads and you're only spending, say, even up to $1,000 or in some cases up to $3,000 or $4,000 or $5,000 a month, that you don't need to go down this path yet. So don't feel like you need to start this straight away. The process that we generally take through lead generation businesses is to build on search, build out your business. Then when you have enough money, you can come through and reinvest in this offline conversion setup because it can take a couple of $1,000s to get right. So I do want to give that warning out there. But the one thing that I would say with this is remember is that to start off, you're not starting with Performance Max, you're starting with search. You can build your search campaigns to be really, really profitable. And then when your business is at the size that it makes sense, as I was saying, a ballpark figure, generally, most businesses can get away with spending up to about $5,000 a month in ad spend before they need to go down this process. You may be able to spend more, it may be a little bit less, but the markers you're looking at there is that when you start to see your CPC get too high or you can't scale anymore, that's when you need to really start investing in this offline conversions. A massive subject here, so what I am going to do is at the end of the video, I'm going to show you a link where we did a full video just on this subject. So the first thing is that you need those offline conversions. The second thing is that you want to make sure that when you do set up a Performance Max campaign, that you don't only have those offline conversions set up, but you want to have a 30-day period where you've been getting at least one conversion a day or 30 conversions over those 30 days. Now that generally takes from when you integrate offline conversions about 4 to 8 weeks, because depending on your acquisition windows and how long it is from a click to an inquiry to an actual conversion, you need to wait for that data to come through. Because the important thing is for Performance Max and lead gen, you're not tracking all of your conversions. You're only tracking those conversion actions which are leading to completed sale. Because the next step is that you want to make sure that when you set up Performance Max, you're setting it up with campaign specific goals, and they're only the goals which are feeding back into Google Ads, your offline conversions. And then thirdly, you also want to remove all branded and even potentially competitor traffic from your Performance Max campaigns. So before I go in and show you some real life examples so that all makes a lot more sense for you, is that I want to be really clear with the pathway. Start with search. Start scaling up with search. And then when you find that either your CPCs are getting too high or you can't scale any further, that's when you need to start looking at investing in offline conversions so that you can then scale your ad performance to the next level. And then when you are ready to start Performance Max, really think about how this is going to fit inside of your campaign structure. To make this easier for you, let's jump into a screen share so I can show you two different examples of how we've set up Performance Max profitably inside of lead generation businesses. All right, so I'm going to show you two examples here. This first example is going to be a business that we've only just engaged Performance Max over the last couple of weeks. And what I want to show you is the setup, what we did in that account before we went through and engaged Performance Max. So this business was actually running Performance Max, and when they came out to us, they had this issue of basically, dwindling results, and they were just getting, just poor quality leads. So we did actually stop Performance Max on this account. We then built in that offline conversions. We then built up this structure with the new Performance Max settings, and then we've re-engaged Performance Max. What this has allowed us to do, one thing I do want to note, when you are dealing with lead gen and offline conversions for Performance Max, you do need to allow a delay of about 2 weeks. So generally now, at the time of doing this, we are the 20th of October. So generally the last 2 weeks, because this business has an acquisition window of about 14 to 21 days, this is where we're looking at the data. With this business, what we have already seen is that over looking at the 60 days that they've been with us versus the 60 days previous, is that we've taken their average daily leads from 3.5 a day up to 5.5 a day. So they've seen a significant increase in completed conversions or new clients for this business. What we actually did through here, so I'm just going to run you through here. This is the Performance Max campaign. One thing I will admit, this account actually had a good structure. They had 3 search campaigns. We did go out and break out an extra branded campaign because they did have a bit of a mix match, but it was okay. They also had some AI Max and some funky things running in there. So we turned off AI Max. We did look at their keyword structure, built in some extra ad groups. We merged some ad groups together. We really got some stronger keyword themes in those ad groups, tighten up their messaging, all the usual things you need to get into. We then set up the offline conversions, and what we did through here, let me just show you the Performance Max settings. And this is really, really important to get right. You need to make sure with your conversion goals is that you've got campaign specific goals. So you can see through here, and I'll go through and show you all of their other conversion actions, but we've only got their converted leads in here. So if we go to the conversion summary, and we're just going to click on and view all of their conversions, you can see all of these other conversions. We're still tracking them, but they're just not connected to our Performance Max campaign. The only conversion that we have connected to this Performance Max campaign is this converted leads. And this is an offline conversion action that we've set up. This system uses Podium. We then have gone through and connected that through. As I said, I'm going to link to another video where you can learn more about offline conversions. But right now, this is the main thing I want you to really see is that inside of the Performance Max campaign, as we said, we're only tracking converted leads. So we're not tracking any form inquiries, we're not tracking any phone calls, purely these converted leads that are running through. Now, they do have a book a pathway call, which is, yes, it's a call, but it runs through a calendar. So that's the way that we're able to get that in. This is where you do have to go through and work out what works best for the business. But then from there, as you can see from here, let me just show you the benefits of once you've got this set up, what it allows you to do. So first thing that you'll notice with that Performance Max campaign, this one is only running $500 a day, $105. So it's about 20% of the total campaign. So as I said, still the vast majority is on search. But what this allows us to do, I want you to go through and look at this CPC. We are getting a CPC of $3.36 versus, $7 here, $4 here, and $12 here. Don't worry about the $1.63 because obviously that's the branded campaign. So you can see the benefit of this is that really significantly, this is allowing us to reach a wider range of traffic at a lower cost. So it's really, really powerful in really enabling you to get more visibility with your accounts. The one thing I'd say through here as well is that whole discussion about ads being shown on the display network, ads being shown in YouTube becomes redundant because once again, we are only tracking converted leads. This Performance Max campaign has only been running for about a month. They don't have the channel performance there, but as I said, it's not as much of a concern for us because what we're really looking at with any business is you're really just looking at the conversion. So as long as you've got that conversion tracking set up right and that right data, you don't need to worry about Performance Max. All right, let me show you another example. So another example, this one is in a large market. This one is in the US. This one is more mature. So we've been running this campaign now with Performance Max. We started it in April 2024. So this one's been running, for well over 12 months now. Once again, you can see here we've got qualified leads, campaign specific goals, the same setup as the other account that I showed you. Don't have form fills, don't have phone calls. It's purely these offline conversions. And that is the key in order to get this set up right. But what we did with this one is you can see from here, this one is running $200 out of a total budget of $1,675 a day. So even less. What we did with this one as well, we've done this one through in stages, is that this time last year we only had 3 campaigns running where we had Performance Max campaign and then 2 search campaigns for their core services. They've got 2 main services that they run. But what we've done even further this year is is we've built out all of these state-based campaigns. Now, the reason why we've done that, once again, comes down to the CPC, especially in somewhere like the US, where you've got, where we're looking at somewhere, for example, like Indiana, we've got cost per click of $4.50, whereas if you look at another state like, Texas and California and Florida and New York, you're getting above $7. So once again, this strategy really allows us to go through and really bust through and look at what is the best converting option for our business. So the real take-home message for this video is that if you're a lead generation business, don't be scared of using Performance Max. Only be scared of using Performance Max in the right way. As a reminder, don't even think about using Performance Max until you've got that really good conversion data feeding back into your account. When you set up Performance Max, make sure you're using those campaign-specific goals, and then really think about your structure. How is that Performance Max going to campaign interact with your other campaigns that you're running inside of your account? So thank you so much for joining me. Now, as a reminder, if you'd like to know more about offline conversions, I want you to go and watch this extended video that I held with Johan, who's one of the on-demand coaches. And remember, if you do need some extra help with your Google Ads account, especially if you're a lead gen business, why don't you go through, follow the link in the description below so that you can find out more about our on-demand program. Thank you for joining me, and I look forward to seeing this video real soon. See ya.